Daniel back out in the garage. This is just a review over the Digiscoping tool I just bought. I had a long shot Hawk at one time, and then I also had Mag View. Yeah, I have an iPhone 8 Plus. So this is basically what comes in the pack. You have to buy a case for your phone because it has a magnet that sticks on the back of the case. The great thing about the magnet, I don't know if there's enough light in here. See if I got my pocket now. Yeah, see those ridges? That's the great thing about the Mag View. You can get the same repeatable connection every time. So one of the advantages of this product is that you have those ridges right there, and on the back of this phone case that I'm holding, it has a magnet with the slots cut in, so you can repeat your connection every time. Take it off, put it back on, it slides right back in those slots. And that's the great thing about this. I had to modify it. You see why I had to modify it a little bit. It didn't, it's my mistake because it has a magnet on it, and the magnet sticks on the back of the phone case. So it's my mistake. I didn't realize I have to show both cameras on the iPhone 8 Plus. I was just going to try to use the first camera, but when I went to zoom, it didn't work right, and it caused the shutter deal to mess up. So I modified that, and that's on me. But anyway, it'll click on there, and you can get a good picture. It comes this piece here. Let's see here. You can take this off. That comes off. And like I said, the magnet fits right in there. And that helps you get it centered. They send a little piece, clip on here. You can get the center of your camera, and makes it work really well. But then also they have this piece here that slips over on the spotting scope. And when you're not using it, it even comes with a cap. So it's well thought out magnetic cap. Works out perfect. Very well thought out product. And you just pop that off. You order it by the scope that you have, the spotting scope you have, and then what you do is you just push this piece on. It slips over the eyepiece, and it doesn't affect the operation. You still got your cap. You can do your zoom in and out, so it doesn't affect anything. It works good. Part of the key thing on this one that's over the Mag View and some of the others is it has these notches on here, and with those notches, you have them in the back. See the slots in the back of this? And those slots will fit right in those places. So you can have the repeatable attachment every time. Now I went on and put a mark on mine just to make sure I put it on the right side. And the gravitational flow helps it because it keeps it down like this. And if you need to move it, you can probably flop it around and it'll work just as well. But I just leave mine on here, and then I just work the zoom on the phone and work the zoom on the spotting scope. So that's a Diamondback spotting scope. I would say kind of entry level. The Viper is probably mid-range, and then the Vortex Razor is the high end. But anyway, this serves the purpose. I can't wait to get it to the range so I can test it out at 1,000 yards on my 9-inch and 8-inch targets, 12-inch targets, and stuff like that. But anyway, that's what comes in the box. And like I said, you have one more piece that comes in the box, and that piece helps you guide and fit over your hole. But I'm recording on the phone, so I can't show you that. And like I said, it also has a magnet. And you can, if you break these parts and need more, you can go on this website, Impact Digiscoping, and you can buy some of the individual pieces that may or may not break that you can use. So I bought an extra phone case just to use. This is a cheap phone case I have that I got off Amazon, and I bought an extra one with some points I had just for this purpose. So you can stick it on, and you can order these off his website, and they come different colors. You can help yourself. All right, enjoy the video. All right, this is a video using Impact Digiscope, and you use your cell phone. Finally got it to work out. It took some working to do, but there's that's about 200 yards away. There's a generator. I got the phone on 1.8x. I go call the neighbor just went by, and you can zoom out and really understand that. So that's about 3.6x zoom on an iPhone 8 Plus, and you can just focus that wherever you want. So it's probably best to zoom out on the phone than to zoom out on here, because it doesn't seem to work too well if you zoom out on the spotting scope. Let's see. You zoom out on spotting scope, yeah. Once the focus get really, really narrow, seems like it's working a little bit better than when I first set it up. Okay, all right, so you can get a deal like that. I mainly bought this just for like targets when I'm at the range by myself. I'm gonna try this kind of setup, and of course you're gonna have mirage, which is gonna mess up the picture just a little bit, but seems to be working pretty good. Name of this company is Impact Digiscoping. Impact Digiscoping. And looks like they're custom made, I guess, for the spotting scope that you have. I have a Diamondback spotting scope, 20 to 60 by 85, and this is the iPhone 8 Plus. And it's got a case, and he sells you a little kit for $55. So it works out pretty well. I'm really impressed. Once I got it modified, I had to modify the eyepiece a little bit to get it where I want to get, and to make it where I can. The iPhone 8 Plus has 2 cameras, and I didn't know that, and I tried to use the first one, but it doesn't do well on Zoom. But now I got it where I can zoom it out. In the beginning, I couldn't zoom, and so let's look. It should be 2 green boxes, yeah. Okay, let's try to bring those in here. Let's do the phone for Zoom. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it does bring it out clear. That's the good thing about the phone, but you have to readjust it once you zoom anyway. Let's go back down to 1x, and then let's zoom with the spotting scope. Oh yeah, works perfect. All right, that's all the way on 60 zoom, and we'll go back out. So it's a really nice piece. He did a good job on making the deal. I like the way the magnets fit on the back. You can leave it on your phone case, or you can take it off your phone case. And the little piece that fits over the spotting scope is really nice. It doesn't affect the operation of the spotting scope. See if we can get that fine-tuned just a little bit. They can. And yeah, that's a little fine-tuned. And so I have this set up on an Orca rail on a tripod, depth grip tripod, and got one of the balls on the tripod. So looks good. All right, happy with the product. I did have to do some modification, but I think it's a good product. Of course, you have to make sure the phone is fully charged. I may end up getting me a battery pack. Well, sometimes I stay at the range 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending on what I'm working on. And I'm not there now because my rifle 300 PLC is still in the shop. And that's the one I want to do some testing on. That's the one I'll be shooting going forward. 6.5 Creedmoor will be my backup when I need it. Okay, that's the end of this video. Again, that's Impact Digiscoping. They out of West Lafayette, Indiana. Check it out. I'll be bringing some videos from the range later on, showing how well it works, especially out to 1,000 yards. That's why I'm interested, shooting 1,000 and beyond. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.